200,000 units instead of down the street to the Warren plant through the ire of the UAW. Interactive map, auto manufacturing sites in Canada, the US, and Mexico. The launch of the Ram 1500 in Mexico was delayed from early March to late April, according to people involved in the program. They said the delay was because of plant construction not being completed. A U-turn from Mexico to Warren is among many possibilities the automaker is considering to protect itself from tariffs, according to those familiar. Stellantis spokeswoman Jody Tinson said the company, whose North American base is in Auburn Hills, Michigan, would not comment on speculation. Kevin Gotinsky, the UAW Stellantis department director, said it would be an easy move for the company and a win for all involved. The switch would require some retooling but could be done in a matter of months because the equipment is ready, unlike a product launch that would take a couple of years, as is the case with the Belvidere assembly plant in Illinois. The discussion was previously to bring manufacturing back. It takes years to get a brand new plant up and running, but that's not the situation here, Gotinsky said. We see that we have the capacity. We want everything shifted here. We've been saying that all along. He echoed UAW President Shawn Fain in his optimism that tariffs will help restore manufacturing jobs. Gotinsky said that in the past couple of days, Stellantis agreed to discuss future plans. Obviously, this added pressure is helping to hopefully shift things, he said of the tariffs. Local Stellantis suppliers also stand to benefit from more production in the Detroit area. The automaker had a brutal finish to 2024, with plummeting sales and a profit warning, which strained suppliers on multiple programs. Suppliers in general have been forced to cut headcount and restructure amid lower production volumes globally. In Orion Township, Michigan, GM is weighing its options for the mammoth $4 billion expansion of Orion Assembly, where production of slow-selling electric pickups has been delayed twice. Launch of electric Silverado and Sierra pickups at the plant had initially been scheduled to start in 2024 before being pushed to late 2026, the most recent launch guidance. But suppliers and industry watchers can see the writing on the wall. Electric pickups are not selling nearly enough to fill a new plant. Ford is facing the same problem at the Rouge Electric Vehicle Center in Dearborn, Michigan, where the automaker put hundreds of millions of dollars into the F-150 Lightning, whose volumes are dramatically below projections. GM officials have said that Factory Zero in Detroit, which produces EV trucks and the Hummer, and Orion Assembly together would have capacity for 600,000 units annually. Last year, the automaker sold fewer than 10,000 electric trucks and 14,000 Hummers. GM is considering a range of scenarios for utilizing Orion Assembly, including adding production of another vehicle, according to two people familiar with the situation. That could mean bringing in an internal combustion hybrid vehicle as the automaker tries to gauge future EV demand. Suppliers and Michigan taxpayers have hundreds of millions of dollars riding on its future. Piston Automotive is building an assembly plant on the former Palace of Auburn Hills site to supply GM. Magna built a $100 million seating plant for Orion Assembly, while Gestamp built a steel welding plant in Chesterfield Township to supply vehicles at the plant as part of a $390 million investment in Michigan. GM's Lansing Grand River Assembly, which builds the Cadillac CT4 and CT5, is also running at a small percentage of capacity. The company has said the plant would be converted to produce EVs, though a timetable and product plan have not been given. GM vehicles made in Mexico include the Chevy Blazer, Equinox, and Silverado, as well as the GMC Sierra. GM declined to comment on its manufacturing strategy. John Taylor, a professor of global supply chain management at Wayne State University in Detroit, said he thinks financial stress from the tariffs would lead to job cuts within 60 to 90 days, when the automaker's U.S. inventory runs out. You are seeing an effort to unravel 75 years, at least, of progress and improving the standard of living of people, reducing the cost of goods, increasing innovation and quality and performance of products, Taylor said. It would be even more damaging if retaliatory tariffs by other countries cut off a company's exports, he said. Global sales volumes help fund R&D and enable companies to be specialists. That in turn creates competition, efficiency and innovation, all of which tariffs STYMY. Specialization is what drives innovation and productivity gains, Taylor said. Michigan manufacturers are nervous about the higher costs associated with tariffs but supportive of bringing work back home, said John Walsh, CEO of the Michigan Manufacturers